Yeah, I'm excited for this. I always have so much fun watching Deltaforce. I don't have fun playing against Link personally, but man, this guy has so many tricks. He's got such a great handle on the tech, and we're just throwing things.
Oh yeah, we're going
Yo,
right into it.
I don't know if anybody saw the reveal trailer for the new Tomodachi Life, but there's the two Miis who are just throwing stuff at each other. That's what just happened.
Oh yeah.
At the start of this set.
And we are just jumping right into it. Both of us with our explosives, and just keeping the other out.
Yeah, I think Snake has the advantage as far as explosives in the matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
But,
Snake definitely has an advantage with the explosives, more of versatile projectiles. However, it is a matter of how you use them. And you do also need to remember that Link has a lot of amazingly strong disjoints and confirms with his projectiles as well.
That's true, yeah.
Ooh!
Ooh, what a catch from Bobo.
We saw that with our last game here before the break of just Snakes being able to catch these aerials with the up tilt, which is such an amazing move and amazing for callouts. So you really just do have to respect it.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, like, Link is pretty strong at landing. He has a very fast fastball. Wow, he can reversal you at ledge from pretty dang far away.
Absolutely. That's a trade I'll take. Sadly, we are still have a lot of percentage, so it was a big risk, but it paid off for Bobo in the end.
I think that...
For Deltaforce.
Yeah. I mean, that did not pay off exactly.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But no, I was starting to say earlier, like, Link has this great fastball speed. The nair is unbelievable. He's got the down air, you know, quite disjointed. So, I mean, that first stock was a real heads-up play from Bobo, just, like, sneaking underneath where Deltaforce was going to be trying to land and getting that up tilt out before any hitboxes came out.
Ooh, I like the attempt there to try and catch.
Yeah, I wonder if we see Deltaforce go for an up B trying to catch Cypher at any point.
Ooh. And again, good patience there, not to immediately go for an option when the Snake down throws you, and able to just wait so as to not panic and go for something the Snake wants you to go for.
I love how Link said catch, and Snake caught it, and then Link just starts beating him up. But yeah, ultimately it was Bobo doing the beating up in that game one.
Absolutely. Bobo was a commanding force to be had in that moment. But however, we still saw a lot of good moves and good plays by Deltaforce. So this really could still be anyone's game, especially with how talented of a player Deltaforce is.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like I was saying earlier. Snake can impose. Well, honestly, I think I was saying this in reference to Steve, but I feel the same way about Snake. Barring a handful of matchups, Snake can kind of impose his game plan on anybody.
Oh, absolutely.
And even Link, a character with like all of these projectiles, all of this ranged, all these ranged capabilities, they get somewhat nullified. Like all those projectile trades that we just saw, you know, the grenades and the boomerangs bouncing off each other and stuff, like Snake wins those interactions because the grenades are still out. They are still hitboxes waiting to happen in between the two of them.
Yeah, so, Snake has much more lingering projectiles, while Link has one really good lingering projectile, but it does not cover as much space as Snake's can.
Yeah, and ooh, okay.
Beautiful call out there for the roll. However, still not going to take the stock there.
Oh, wow. Okay, I saw the remote bomb slowly bouncing its way toward Bobo, but Deltaforce never got a chance to pull the trigger.
Absolutely.
A different trigger got pulled on him.
Yeah. Yeah, the little landmine is such a good mind game, especially if you can keep your opponent overwhelmed with too much mental stack to actually remember, okay, where is this? And it led to an amazing punish there for Bobo.
Oh! Crouching under the landing back air. That's nice. I was just about to say, I reacted because we finally saw forward air 2 actually connect. Deltaforce has been struggling to get mileage out of that theoretically solid disjointed tool.
Oh, yeah. However, it's just going to be one of those days where you really are going to have to struggle on both sides. But it seems like Deltaforce is struggling a little bit more until we get those conversions. That was beautiful.
Got a little alley-oop with the remote bomb. Bobo doing a good job of punishing the landing nair, even though it flanked with the projectile he had coming out. Ooh, good. Deltaforce is going through the fire and the flames here.
Absolutely. And, ooh, attempting a call out there with the up tilt. That probably would have taken the stock, but it did not connect. So Deltaforce should be well aware here that this could be the end of their stock if they are not careful.
Yeah, I mean, Deltaforce definitely being more careful this game, but, I mean, the up tilt's gonna help still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as I was saying, if you are going to have an aerial in front of the snake, you need to make sure it connects before that up tilt just takes you right up into the skies.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I was about to say we go. Okay, there we go.
I was about to say
End of
some
skies.
good ledge guarding until we had some great ledge guarding and catching our ledge option and immediately just taking that stock and evening it out here.
I like that Deltaforce decided to, like, kind of go a little aggro there when Bobo was holding the remote bomb, because if he's holding the remote bomb, well, he's not holding a grenade
Right.
at the moment.
And you have a little bit more say on how that remote bomb gets used, so you're able to use it much
Oh my gosh.
more to your advantage. Ooh,
Wait,
but these
Leading
he
Luminaries.
does-
That situation
Oh.
ended up occurring because a grenade at ledge detonated the remote bomb, which basically like extended the hitboxes
Yeah.
at the ledge out and actually hitting Deltaforce.
I do wonder if that was planned or just a convenient happenstance for Bobo.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that there's some calculus going on there of like, okay, well, I keep doing what I want to be doing anyway, throwing grenades out, and
Right.
then if that happens to be there as well, cool. It's a third grenade. Look at that.
Exactly, and it worked amazingly into Bobo's favor. It just was very unfortunate for Deltaforce to have to deal with in that moment. And I will say, I did like the attempt as well to still try and make it back with their own remote bomb again.
Yes.
Sadly, little too much percent, maybe a little misspaced, and we weren't going to make it back. But it did result in a fun kill screen. I'll give it that.
Yeah. Zooming in on nothing.
So the air did a lot of work there. The air resistance pushed Deltaforce away just enough so for the bomb to work. The air put in work. The air put in work. Give the air her flowers.
Okay, Aang.
Different platform fighter. Different platform fighter. We're in
Yeah,
Smash
oh,
right now. We're in
right,
Smash
true,
right
true.
now.
Man, there was a moment in that replay where I was totally seeing an aerial spin attack coming. You know, it was pretty close to Cypher. But yeah, we didn't really see aggressive pursuits of Cypher like that. And that's tough. That's tough, honestly.
Yeah.
The remote bomb recovery, especially when you're way out in the blast zone. My understanding is like if you're drifting right there and you Z drop, like it might, like I don't know, it has to be on the right side of you.
Right.